Tina Yazdani joins us live now from Queen's Park with a preview of tomorrow's budget. Tina.
Yeah, Melissa, less than 24 hours to go before the Ford government delivers its 2024 budget. A lot of anticipation heading into it. Ontarians want to know how this government is going to make life more affordable. Well, in a pre-budget announcement this morning, we learned of at least one measure that will give drivers a break at the pumps.
Our number one goal is keep the economy going, but most importantly, making sure we never raise a tax and put money back into people's pockets.
The Premier offering some relief for drivers. A gas tax cut that was set to expire June 30th has been extended. The government will keep cutting the price of gas by 5.7 cents a litre and diesel fuel by 5.3 cents a litre until the end of the year. The tax cut has saved the average household an estimated $320 since it was introduced in 2022.
Things are tough out there for people. Really, really tough. They're feeling the crunch.
But opposition members say gas companies are the only ones benefiting from the tax cut.
Is gas any cheaper right now? I know the government's going to make the argument to be more expensive. Well, when you create space in a retail environment for people to increase prices, guess what? That's what happens.
NDP leader Marit Stiles argues there are better ways to make life more affordable as key sectors face financial setbacks.
That meaningful investment in public health care, in public education, in real bold housing solutions that are going to deliver truly affordable, supportive, attainable housing that people really need in this province.
The Ford government has promised new money to help Ontario's municipalities meet their housing targets, with $1.8 billion earmarked for infrastructure projects like roads, bridges, and water. But at the same time, Ontario is facing a new setback, set to lose $357 million in federal funding for failing to meet affordable housing targets.
I think it's immature. It is they who have walked away from the table and chose to treat Ontario differently. It's unacceptable.
Paul Calandra says his government has delivered 11,000 units of affordable housing, which is over 60% of the target promised to the feds. But they've refused to count those units as they consist of long-term care and student housing.
We have lived up to our obligation. We have smashed through our obligation with respect to renovating the older stock. It is unfair to the people of Ontario. It is unfair to our municipal partners.
The finance minister also hinting there could be some changes coming to auto insurance, possibly lower premiums for drivers. We'll have to wait and see on that, Melissa.
And Tina, can we also expect to see the impacts of the Bill 124 reversal in tomorrow's budget?
Yeah, absolutely. We know the government is on the hook billions of dollars in back pay. Bill 124, of course, capped salary increases at 1% for hundreds of thousands of public sector workers, but the government was forced to repeal it after it was deemed unconstitutional by 2 Ontario courts. We know the government has already paid at least $6 billion in back pay to these workers. The province's financial watchdog estimating that number could go up to $13 billion, and the government will have to tap into its large contingency fund to cover some of those costs. Still, the finance minister says Ontario is likely to end the year with a $4.5 billion deficit, which is significantly higher than what he had forecasted last year. We'll have to wait and see on that as well tomorrow, Melissa.